What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting our late morning heading to the junkyard. So Leo's here and Leo's car is actually on the driveway, but I'm actually going to be saving that for a different video. Right now we're headed to the junkyard because we saw a car that just came in. I believe it was yesterday because I got the notification this morning, and I'm looking for some parts for the giveaway CRX. So I'm hoping that it's not trashed and thrashed, and hopefully there's still some goodies there. So we're gonna head there now, and hopefully we get to it first or last. Man, this thing looks like it's already stripped, but it's here. Oh my god, dude, in the picture, perfect. I'll take the floor mat still. Look at that. Oh yeah. Wow, these are pretty decent taillights, but if you look in the sun, they are pretty cracked out on the lens, so it's only a matter of time before this thing falls apart. But it has a hitch on here for a CRX. That wouldn't work obviously because all-wheel drive, the diff sits there, but that's pretty cool. I noticed that it had all of this right here in the back for the lights and stuff, so somebody was definitely towing some things. But I was looking for some interior stuff. First of all, this is red, so it has the black gray interior and not the blue. I thought this was original, but it's not original white. It's actually been repaired, bondoed. When you do a terrible job, this is what happened. The rust gets underneath all the repair work, caused rust, and well, the quarter panel started rusting again. So nothing I can pull off of this car. There's a lot of little goodies and stuff that I could use, but I don't need, so I'm not gonna buy. I was telling Leo, this car here has the OE cargo cover, which is honestly money. This is money right here.
Yeah, dude, that thing is mint.
Super mint. You can do your buy sell trade, bro. If you want to buy this and invest it and sell it back, this is it. Look how clean it is with the carpet. The beautiful part, still one piece.
Yeah.
So look, even the carpet down here is still super clean.
It's got like a little bit of attachment left right here, and then the rest of it's kind of,
yeah, you know, handle with care.
yeah.
Handle with care. Anyways, probably not gonna pull anything off the CRX. Probably gonna walk the rest of the yard to see if I can find a TSX. They are putting a new row right here, so not sure when they're gonna start stacking cars there, but let's see what else the yard has. Haven't moved away from the CRX yet because I'm pretty bummed that this fender is pretty fucked up. But what I did notice, eBay Ambers, but it has APC headlights that somebody opened up and painted the chrome black. These were the hot shit back in the days, and I'm kind of tempted to pull them off. They are glass projectored. Temptations. Damn, the hell happened here? Automatic, one of the best colors for 92, 95. I don't know, the bumper looks blue in the damn camera. Forest green or cypress green pearl. Man, people really don't know how to drive. Pretty clean bumper. 92, 93 DA over the E1. Automatic. Pre ran through. What the hell? CRV's in the wrong section. Huh. So my mom popped a tire on her Odyssey the other day, and I went to go and put a spare on it, a skinny spare on it. And with the skinny spare, you're not supposed to drive far distance. So she's been driving the green car, and I need the green car myself. So I went and bought 2 new tires for her, threw it on her car, threw the 2 in the front to the back, and I took the other tire that wasn't popped, so I have a spare tire. And I've been trying to find a 16 5x114 wheel for her car so she could have a full-size spare for whenever she pop a tire again, that her car wouldn't be out of commission because of not driving far with the smaller spare wheel. We're literally just walking the yard and literally a Honda Odyssey wheel just chilling. The only thing stopping me from buying this is how bad it is curb rashed, which I mean I don't think is any better than my mom's, but it has a curb rash on it, and it's a different spoke style. It's different spoke than her year Odyssey, so I'm debating on it. It's cheap. I mean I might not, I'm not sure yet. We're at the end of the import yard or import lot, and there's really not that much cars here. There are some new CRV. Leo scored a table, so right now we're just literally going through the CRV, or we're literally just going through the SUV side until we get to the front, and if there's nothing good, we're gonna get on out of here. So me and Leo about to head out of here. I turn around and I see this thing just chilling. What I really want from this is that steel oil pan, but I think somebody just pulled this. K24A2 from Honda Accord is probably that one that's back there. Got this Prelude. Hood shut. But yeah, it's from that Honda Accord right there. I think we're gonna flip a coin again. I think we already rolled it from all the way over there, and we took a pit stop for that CRV, and I'm looking at the inner barrel. It's pretty chewed up from something, like this wheel might have wobbled off or something, but it is carved inside here. But this is just a spare anyway, so it's not like we're gonna need it to drive forever long. So I'm gonna have Leo flip a coin again, because we flipped it the first time, which was a yes to take it. Now we're gonna flip it again to see if I'll take it with all of this mark. So
this side means you bite the bullet and you take it. This side means we leave it.
We found that here too. You found that here too.
Yeah.
So no. We're flipping it. We're flipping it.
We're flipping it.
Fuck. We're buying it. Let's get out of here, dude. 1 hour. That's not enough time. So anyways, guys, new day. You guys should have seen us paint Leo's car, but we came out here to the junkyard because we were in this neck of the wood, and I'm trying to find these TSX because I'm looking for a replacement engine for my car, and it's not here. This car is so stripped apart I can't even tell it was a TSX, but this is what I was looking for. This is the 06. There's literally nothing left. I told Leo to go straight to the other one, which is 112, all the way in the back. See if that engine is there. It is the newest inventory. So I'm literally trying to avoid looking for goodies in between all of these rows because we have less than an hour. So I'm kind of sort of in a pickle. I just got here. Leo found the car right here, TSX, the freshest one in the yard. Came here 2 days ago, and surprisingly everything is still intact. Coil pack cover, obviously coil packs are still in there. The intake manifold cover, literally intact. So first thing to notice is the reason why the car is in here is probably because it got into a driver's side accident, which you can see the bumper's destroyed, the bumper support is smashed in, knuckles bent, axles are broken. Probably why this car is here. So that means almost certainly that the engine is probably running good before it came here. We don't know the mileage, obviously. Not too dirty on the engine itself, so that's a plus. The problem is we probably now have less than 30 minutes to pull this thing out, and because it's fully intact, it's not going to take us 30 minutes to pull it out. So I'm accepting the fact that we're not pulling the engine today. I really want it though, but we can't pull it today. So the reason why we're in the yard today is because Leo goes back to work tomorrow, and I have his extra hands to help me today. But because we left somewhere, which we'll talk about later, we left somewhere first and then we rushed to come here, and closing time is in a few minutes. We wanted to see how complete and how you know, how much work it's going to take us to take it apart. But now we know we can't take it apart today, but at least I am here. Rotate the crank first thing so I don't make a mistake later. Want to make sure this thing moves. before I decide to come back tomorrow or something, or whatever the case may be. So rotate the crank freely. That's awesome. Okay, that's good to know. Like I said, I think if I really wanted this, I think I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so no traffic here, no traffic back, hopefully. Hopefully somebody doesn't come pull this before me, but if somebody really did came in pull this engine, they would have done it 2 days ago. So we got to get out of here, Leo, and
you have 35 minutes to bring your final purchases up to the register. Once again, you have 35 minutes.
Get off the intercom already, goddamn.
She said, man, I'm gonna close soon today. I gotta go home.
She thinking about herself and not the rest of the people in this damn yard. But anyways, yeah, we're probably gonna get out of here. Probably gonna go do some work at the house. Actually, we've been working on the car a little bit at the house, but probably just gonna pick up with you guys then. Maybe if I end up pulling this engine, we'll record it. Otherwise, we'll see you at home. At least we're not leaving empty-handed.
And another one bites the dust. Another one, and another one, and another.
Man, when we left the junkyard, it was nice and bright out. Me and Leo went to go grab something to eat and got home probably about 20 minutes ago. And it is super dark. That's crazy. But anyways, this morning, or actually, well, it's still this morning because I literally was searching this up like 4 o'clock in the morning. And if you guys didn't get a glimpse of Leo's car, like in between this video and I believe the last video, no, I wouldn't say the last video, well, in this video in general, you guys will probably, if not noticed, Leo has some different wheels in the front. And the reason why he has only 2 in the front is because the other 2 that he has for the rear doesn't have tires. So last night I stayed up late playing some Vanguard and went up searching Facebook, Craigslist, OfferUp, wherever, just trying to find some decent tires to use for now for his other wheels. And I came across these brand new Dunlop Dereza DZ102, which is the same one on my Inky RPF1 reps. And these tires, they work great, you know, and for the price, you can't beat it. Brand new for a pair, $100. So we drove about 35 miles to go pick it up, and because we were already kind of in that neck of the woods, we went to the junkyard because I knew there was a TSX that came in. And like I mentioned earlier, if you guys didn't see the previous videos, I took the KRX to the track, rod knocked it on session 4 and got it towed home. So the engine does not turn over anymore. Kind of just stuffed it up in the corner over there, haven't really diag it or anything. So the car is just sitting there trying to figure out what the game plan is, and I think I want to go with a K24. And I was just trying to search up the junkyard and see if there was any 24s sitting around, and the one that I shown you guys before this clip is the freshest one in the yards near me. Within 50 miles, that was the freshest TSX. Although it's not an 06 to 08, 24 is still 24. So I'm still debating if I want to go back to get it tomorrow because I don't have the second hands to help me with pulling the engine out, dragging it all the way to the parking lot, and then having to pick it up and put it into putting it into the van by myself. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back to the junkyard tomorrow, but if I do, I'll record. If I don't, then well, I don't. But we're back here in the garage, guys. We just finished eating, and we're pretty much reassembling a little bit of Leo's car here. Not everything is going back on, just the main necessities, like he's gonna have to do his tail light. You know, we unmasked everything, we cleaned a lot of the overspray from the primer before the red, and you know, just getting this thing ready for him to drive it back home and carry on with his week. Now I also mentioned in the last video, which is the paint video, that the paint didn't come out as great as we wanted to. And today the car is obviously dried. It dried overnight. It dried in the sun today before we took off, and it's dried to the touch, and you can really feel how thick the layer is on the quarter panel, and well, both quarter panels and the sunroof that we sprayed. So I think there's enough material for us to cut it down and polish it out. So what I kind of did today was, because Leo needed to put his sunroof back on, and the sunroof requires a molding on the panel itself, I decided that I wanted to cut and polish the sunroof first before the molding. So over here, I'm going to continue sanding it in just a minute here, but over here I sanded out the top of the sunroof panel half of it before we had to take off, and really nice and smooth. Really nice and smooth. But if I really want to go deeper, I can literally get it nice and flat. How you can kind of see right here, this is all flat. We still have a little orange peel here, but if I got it down super flat, this thing should polish out. And if this thing turns out Minto Pinto, I'm almost 100% sure the car is gonna look just as good. But I'm not gonna assume right now. I'm just gonna go to work, go to town, go ham on it, and we'll pick back up when we get to the polishing part. So this is the first pass with the 3M stage 1 on the blue pad, which somebody commented that the blue is for a lighter color and black is for dark. Now I do have some line scratches and stuff. I think the microfiber might have some like particles in it, but I also only finished with 2000 grip because I thought I had more. I don't know where my 3000 went, but this is literally my last sheet, so that means I need to order more 2000, 3000, and 1500 because I have a bunch of 1000. So this was just a quick polish on 2000 grit and on a drill that's literally like draining battery. I mean, I'm not getting the full RPM out of the drill itself, but I know we can definitely get a better shine out of the sunroof panel itself. And if this turns out as great as I'm hoping it's going to, I'm almost certain that the rest of the car is going to look just as good. So this is a ton better than the finish when we started. So right now I think I'm just going to go ahead and polish it one more time with the stage 1, and then I'm going to hit it with the stage 3, and then we'll wax it so Leo can start putting it back together and throwing it back on his car. So he just finished the tail lights, a little bit of his interior, and all it really left for him to drive this car would be the sunroof, because obviously we got this ginormous hole on the top. So we do have some game plans of what is to come next week, but that's probably going to be a couple of videos in between because I am going to continue working on the other cars here until he has a day off again. A little late start for me in the day here. It's like 1 o'clock, but I'm hoping to score the engine today, get it all cleaned up, start ordering all the parts so we can get it planted in the KRX. Yes, untouched. Now it's gonna be a little tricky because I got a bunch of water down here. So when I dropped the subframe, I did not expect the engine to pop out with it. So this literally just like, I don't think it was even holding from the beginning. So the engine is kind of tilted all weird right now. And I was trying to pull the flywheel cover, flex plate cover to pull off all the bolts to take off the torque converter and transmission, but it's kind of sketchy, kind of late under here. So I'm just gonna drop it. Marcus and Alicia showed up, so they're gonna help me with transporting this. But this is the last bolt. It's gonna drop, Marcus. Yep. It's kind of scary, dude.
My bolt.
Hey, landed perfect.
Dude, perfect height too. Look at
For real.
just enough room.
Wow. That's just heavy as fuck. That thing didn't even want to move. Holy shit. All right, guys, so we got the A2 completely stripped down. The engine looks really good. This thing is massively heavy, so we got all the pieces literally just tossed all over the place, and the engine is on the hood, so we can just drag it all the way out because I couldn't find a wheelbarrow when I came in. So we're about ready to go. This thing shouldn't be too heavy to drag freaking like half a mile to the register. Let's go pay for this and see how much we get. All right, guys, so we are back home, and we scored a K24A2 TSX. Now, there were 3 TSX in the yard. One of it was an 04, 05, 06, 04, 05, 06, and I really wanted the 06, but that car was all torn apart. And this was the latest one in the yard, which was 3 days ago, and fortunate for me, nobody really touched the car. And it looks like it was a great purchase because it seems like the car was running fine before, and the reason why it was in the yard, like I mentioned, is that it got swiped on the driver's side. So we're back home, and I kind of wanted to clean this engine up, but just going through all my stuff, I don't have any detergent at all. No purple power, no oven cleaner, no nada. So I'm probably gonna save this for this upcoming week to clean it up and prep it up, and I'm gonna start ordering all of the like replacement stuff because they were pretty picky about the water pump at the pick and pull. So I had to tear it out of the water pump housing, and literally I just chucked it because they were so petty about it, so I had to be petty back. It is what it is. But I'm gonna start ordering all the stuff tonight for this engine. I want to do like the head gasket, the timing chain tensioner, just whatever else I can to maintenance this engine before I throw it in the car. And obviously we tore this thing down to the bare, so I got to get intake manifold, thermal gasket, and just all the other little miscellaneous stuff before we plant it into the car. And I just realized as well too that this was an automatic, so I don't have a flywheel. I gave my buddy Brian a starter, and I don't have a starter to turn the flywheel to check compression. I really want to check compression, but I'm gonna have to go to the storage, which is actually closed right now. I'm gonna have to go to the storage and grab all of those parts so I can do the compression test to further make progress on the engine. First, you have to determine if The compression is good to kind of give you a baseline of the engine's health before tearing it down to change all of the stuff. We are going to wrap the video up right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video a little bit, and this is literally the new heart for the KRX, so there's going to be a lot of content coming with the KRX here real soon. And also the giveaway car, we got some parts picked up, and also the all-wheel drive car because we finally have a turbo for the turbo kits. If you guys enjoyed today's Junkyard run and our Junkyard score, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for all the shenanigans to follow, you know, 3 different CRXs about to get some work, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you Mark, thank you Alicia, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.